Hell yeah! Do you know what time it is? It's time for candle making with Randy. I'm your host, Randy. Alright, so I make candles and they're amazing, and candles are awesome. You know what? When you see a monster truck fly through the air and you crack open a cold Bud Light and you pound it as a monster truck crashes onto the other cars and you feel the buzz, nothing compared to making your own sweet damn candles. Alright, let's go through the basics of candle making. First things first, you need scents. You need good scents like whiskey and jazz. You need midnight lounge. You need downtown bourbon. I've had some nights there. You need slate, masculine smells, black bamboo. And then you need voodoo love. And then you have some smaller scents too. Winter woods and very sexy for him. You just call that scent Randy. Alright, let's walk through the basics. So first things first, you've got a jar, and you've drunk all the moonshine out of it, and it's nice and dry, and you've got wicks. So apparently, there's like other types of wicks out there, but you know what? If you're a man and you're making candles, you just grab the biggest wick you can find. That's right. How big of a flame pool does it do? The biggest. How deep is it? Deepest. How long is it? Longest. What you do is you buy the wicks, and then you buy these little nubby nubs. So it's actually pretty rad how they do that. So you just jam that bad boy on there. And let me show you another trick that old Randy made. Oh, an empty pen and a suppressor, a tongue suppressor. What you do is you just slide this bad boy in there. Pa-pow! Boom! Yeah! That's how you get a wick in there. Even though I completely missed to get it kind of in the middle. But whatever, we're making candles, man. We're not doing math. All right, the next step is you got to figure out what kind of color you want your dye to be. I like pink. Not just normal pink. I like bright pink. And then what you got to do is you get your wax. So there's like 100 different waxes. Here's what I do, guys. You know what? After I've downed like a fifth of whiskey and I've cried my man tears, you know what I do? I just go on Amazon and I find the biggest box of wax I can buy for the cheapest amount of money, and I buy it. So I bought 50 pounds of wax for about $100. I'm pretty sure it's soy wax, because you know, soy's the in thing these days. And when the ladies are like, oh, you make your own candles? You know, what kind of wax do you use? You just say soy. Because you know what? Chicks dig soy candles for some weird reason. Would never eat the stuff, but by George, I'll light it on fire. All right, here's what we're going to do. The other things you're going to need, let me go grab them for you, is you're going to need a candle pourer. So you just buy these bad boys on Amazon, or you can mug someone that has it and take it from their cold, dead hands. But basically how it works is take your wax, you pour it in. Make sure to get a rad cup. This cup is from frickin' Cape Cod, the coolest Cape ever. Hell, there is Cape Fear, so I don't know. All right. So you kind of want to measure out how much wax goes in here. I always do extras just because, you know, I'm a guy and I want to do more wax and melt as much stuff as possible. All right, watch this bad boy. Boom! All right, here we go. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to sink you guys in nice and quick and easy. Boom. What you do is you do what all dudes like to do. Play with fire! So what you do is you hang this bad boy over the side and it just sits in there and the water has to boil. So you need to get yourself a super awesome stir. So here's what I use. I use this rad stir stick for oatmeal and for candles. Because I like both, oatmeal and candles. And then what you do is you just kind of stir it around, bros. You stir it around. I like to imagine I'm making whiskey-scented, soy wax-flavored moonshine. That's right. So you gotta let it like burn for a while, guys, because you gotta let that wax melt like the cold, dark corners of your soul. And then we're just gonna let that wax melt right there. And then, guys, we gotta figure out what kind of scent do we want. So there's a couple of things about scents you have to realize. A, don't go crazy. Just do 1 or 2. 3 if you're feeling super crazy. It's like beer before liquor, never sicker. Liquor before beer, all in the clear. Same thing for scents, man. You don't want to go crazy with the scents, but you do want to go a little crazy. All right, so what you want to do is, if you have a buddy that deals drugs, better choice. But if not, if you don't have a weird drug dealing friend named Ted or Alex or, you know, whatever, man. I totally forgot to get it ahead of time, but here it is. I have like a measuring thing that can be used for like other things outside of measuring drugs, but of course I can't find it. Damn it! That's okay. We'll wing it because we're dudes. That would otherwise I'd have to stop the video and then like try to find the thing, and that seems like a lot of work. So yeah, I don't really care. So I'm just gonna wing it. So we're just basically letting the wax melt. And then what we do, fellas, you want to let the wax melt completely before you stir in your candle dye stuff. So this stuff, man, it's ultra powerful. It's like weed from the year 2050, because as you guys know, weed's getting more and more powerful. So like, you only need a little bit of this, like a little bit, and that'll turn your candle pinker than the sunset over the Bay of Alaska on August 3rd while you're drinking coconut and you're enjoying the day. So all right, so what we're gonna do is we'll let the wax melt. So best part about this is you wanna smell your stuff. So, oh, that smells really good. Smell this, it's good. That's right, take a sniff. All right, here's what we'll do. I think I am gonna do Downtown Bourbon and Slate. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna call this one Divorce, because it reminds me of my divorce. Nothing but tears and cold hard facts. All right, so in reality, you really should have like a super rad measuring tool, and I've got one, and I actually cleaned up the other day. So, hold on, bros, I'll go get it. Actually, I just told you I wasn't. So Randy's not a liar. I'm gonna walk around talking and look for it. Found it! Yeah, like I said, if you have a buddy that deals drugs or does weird chemistry experiments, or you can, you know, mug a meth head, do this. All right, so yeah, you wanna fill out about 2 and 2, basically. So what you do is you fill in the slate right here. Oh yeah, boom. So it's all about experience and effort and like kind of giving it a shot, right? It's like learning how to snowboard for the first time. You're gonna fall on your butt a bunch, and it's gonna be kind of weird and awkward, and your butt's gonna hurt. But guess what? One of my videos, I'll show you guys how to fix these candles. So if you make a mistake, like, oh, I don't know, let's say this stupid bastard for a candle, you know, look, I can barely get it, and it doesn't burn very well because I made some mistakes. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show you guys how to fix this mistake, and that'll be cool. All right, I've added the first one. I think that was slate. Let's just add the whiskey and bourbon, whatever, right? We're dudes. We don't care about, like, rules and regulations. I begin where limits end. It's in. Ba-boom. And here's what you want to do, guys. You want to make sure to write down what candles you have and what scents you're using, because you're going to forget, because you're going to get so crazy, you're going to get caught up in what I call the candle high. You're just going to be making candles left and right, and you're not going to be able to tell it by smell because your body's going to be covered in soy wax and super awesome whiskey scents, and you're not going to be able to know what candle you made. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get a pen and a piece of paper. I'm going to write this bad boy down. Oh, my friend, my buddy Eric! Eric! Where is my pen and paper I had? Ugh, frustrating. Well, I'll just remember this for the video, but normally you want to write it down. All right. And then also, fellas, don't be afraid to get lady scents too, because let's be honest, chicks dig candles, and dudes dig chicks. So, candles are a good way to do it. All right. Come over here. Come over here. Just gonna check the focus here. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I set this thing in here because I don't want it to get too weird and waxy, but I want the oils to drip off. Here. Take a look. See, it's already starting to kind of melt a little bit. You gotta have patience, which I know, dudes. It's not a guy thing to have patience. Patience is not a thing that we'd like to do, right? Except when we're hunting, when we're fishing, we're listening to our wives tell us about their day. That's when we have to have patience. All the other times, feel free to rush it and wing it. Because if you're not winging it, I don't really think you're doing it right. All right, we're just gonna let this bad boy sit, because you gotta get the water boiling, fellas. You gotta get the water boiling. And then after that, we can add our super sweet hot pink. I'm sorry, bright pink. That'll be really rad. All right, let's do this. All right, I'll come back once this thing is boiled, and then we'll figure it out. But I got one more thing to show you guys. So, here's this bad boy. Check this bad boy out. So what's this thing? I don't even know what it's called. I just call it a wax holder, a wick holder, buddy. So here, look. It goes directly in here. You clip your wick in there as long as it's stuck in the bottom, good. And then basically that helps you center your wick and keep it nice and tight, like a tiger. And then when you fill in your wax, you're all good. So a couple things about pouring wax. So basically, wax is hot and it kind of burns. And you want to make sure you don't get it everywhere. The other thing you want to do is when you pour your wax in the candle, because you're going to pour it at ultra hot because you're a dude, and dudes pour ultra hot. It's going to create a sump, because it's going to suck in all the air and it's going to like cool quickly, and then you're going to have like an empty area. Just boil some more and pour it in and you'll be good. All right. Let me get me a LaCroix while I'm waiting. Oh, Randy loves his LaCroix. Loves them! All right, see that? It's starting to do the dance. That's what I call it, the dance. See that? Starting to shake. Oh yeah. It's like Mambo number 5 is playing and the wax wants to melt. Take a look at that, fellas. Take a look at that sexy, waxy meltedness. Oh yeah! All right. So I know you're a dude, so you'll totally be tempted to pour and be like, well, there's just some chunks in there. You want to let the chunks kind of mellow out a little bit, all right? And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that's enough. I'm going to add some more wax. Let's do this. Come on, Cape Cod. Help me. Help me help you. Boom. All right. And I know what you're thinking. Well, dude, do you want to add more scents? I absolutely do. Do you want to, like, measure and stuff? Hell no. Dudes don't measure. Well, we do measure one thing, but we just pour, brothers. Pour. Pour that scent in there. Because at the end of the day, if you put too much scent, here's what's going to happen. Your candle's going to bleed scents into the jar, but who cares? It's going to be extra stinky and extra smelly, because nobody likes a not smelly candle. I gave some bros some candles once, and they were like, bro, your candle didn't smell like anything. And I had to punch him in the face and be like, dude, that's the worst thing you could possibly say to me. All right, we're mixing. You just gotta let it. It's called patience, bros, and I know we don't have it, but we got to do it. All right, we got to. In the meantime, you can pound beers, pound LaCroix, drink whiskey. Whatever you want to do. Pro tip, don't add whiskey and scotch into candles, because what happens, they all go to the bottom. Let's see if I can find you a perfect example of Shepard's Randy's bad life choices. Outside of the divorce, of course. Yeah. Here we go. Look at this. What is this? I'm pretty sure that's tequila. I thought, man, that tequila smells nice. I'll put it in a candle and see what happens. You know what happens? It goes to the bottom and makes the candle look weird. And you wasted good tequila. Oh, yeah, brother. Oh, yeah. It's ready to go. My pit vipers are fogging up. And that is good. So here's the deal. If you need to use gloves, because, dude, things are hot, totally can. This thing's actually pretty good, and I'm pretty manly, so I don't even care. All right. Boom. Yeah. And we're going to focus in on that bad boy so you kind of see. Oh, we forgot to put in our wax. Oh, brothers, we forgot to put in our wax. And that is why Randy needs to do this more. So, here's what we'll do. We've got a little bit. Like, I'm talking a little bit. Like, this is like fine tar heroin, and you don't want to get too much. So what you do is you just take a little bit, like that much, right? Boom! You drop that bad boy in. And then what you do is you grab your mixer, and you mix it. You mix it. Oh, yeah. Look, it's turning nice and pink. Oh, yeah. Look at that. And then we got ourselves, brothers, The pinkest, manliest candle we can possibly have. Oh, it's like Kool-Aid, but don't drink it. Don't drink it. You gotta pour it into a candle. That's beautiful. And the best part is when you have some wax left over and you put some more wax in, it'll continue the awesome pinkness. All right, now you ready, guys? We're gonna do this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Manliness. Boom, and I know what you're thinking. We've got a little bit left. We do. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make another batch. We're gonna make another candle. Because you know why? Can't let this stuff go to waste, and I used a lot of wax. A lot of wax. All right, so as you can see, boom, we've got ourselves a sweet pink candle. I'm gonna call this one the Karen! Because it smells good, and I like the color of it. Oh yeah, that's good. And that's, my brothers, how we make a candle with Randy. Quick pro tip. Sometimes you're gonna have jars that have tiny mouths so you can't get your hands in there. Oh, why can't I get my hands in there? That's where these special things I made come in really well. So these things are gonna be really helpful. Let me show you, just real quick one more time. Ooh, that's not long enough. That's not long enough. We gotta get a longer wick. Luckily, I do things like a man, and I bought 500 wicks. That's right, 500 9-inch wicks. Yeah, with the best burn pattern. All right, let me show you guys how to do this. Oh yeah, boom, boom, boom. Let's use the other one too. I didn't have any circular pins, so this is a weird triangle pin, but it works the exact same way, bros. Ki. It's gonna make your life so much easier for pushing these bad boys down. Yeah, get down there. Because we're gonna make some more candles, because guess what? I'm not done doing this. Boom. Boom. I took off my sunglasses, which makes me sad. Success smells like floral arrangements! There we go. There we go. Oh. Boom. You can call me Phil Collins, sons, because I feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh yeah, let's just make sure that's nice and even, Steven. Nope. Oh, that's right, because this is a weird tiny mouth. There we go. It doesn't even matter. There we go, just like that. Boom. The best thing about candle making is just to have the right supplies. And if you don't have them, freaking make them. It's just a pen I cut off with my bandsaw and added a stir stick to it, and guess what? It works! Let's go check. Let's go check. Oh, yeah. That smells good. Oh, yeah, that smells like my first girlfriend. She's from Canada. You wouldn't know her. Oh, yeah, you gotta break it up sometimes. That's gonna be good once all that goes through. Boom. That is how we make candles, gentlemen. You got a girl you want to impress? Just drop it. Just drop what I call the candle bomb, casually. Just be real casual about it. Be like, oh, what do you do? Oh, nothing. You know, I like the normal things. Tailgating, Dungeons and Dragons, sword fighting, nunchucks, bow staffs. Oh, that's cool. But you know what my real love is? No, what? Tell me. My real love is making candles. Oh, really? You make candles? What kind of wax do you use? I use soy wax. Oh my gosh, I love you. I know. Do you have any samples? Well, babe, why don't you come with me and I'll show you all my awesome candles. I'll show you all my awesome candles. And that is how you pick up women using candles. Oh, that's burning hot. Yeah. burning hot like the pain of my divorce. Let's do this. Remember, gentlemen, it's always soy wax. Soy wax. Oh man, it's like I'm listening to the lyrics of Freebird right now, but instead I'm pouring wax instead. Oh yeah. There we go. There we go. So I don't have enough for this. I don't feel like making any more candles right now. I'm gonna roll over and smoke my cigarette. Boom. So I got just enough to get the Karen candle going. Boom. Boom, brothers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Houston, we have awesome pink candles. All right, tune in next time for more candle making with Randy, because I'll make some candles. And my name is Randy.